Hello my fellow hunters, in this video I show you specific switch axe news, so I only gonna focus on news for Sunbreak that are specific for the switch axe and you maybe didn't recognize until yet. So I have two news, Sunbreak specifically for you. The first news you maybe already know is in general switch axe gameplay with a new Silkbind attack, but I think that new Silkbind attack showed in the trailer is in general for all weapons, so not switch axe specifically. And also about a second trailer you maybe haven't seen until yet, and it shows specifically a new switch axe Silkbind attack. So we're gonna start with the previous video you maybe already recognized yesterday when they showed the digital event trailer. This is this cutscene. So we're gonna do a frame by frame analysis. So this switch axe and also the gear is from Garangolm, and I'm not sure whether you remember, but Garangolm is a double element monster. So he has on the left, or if you're in front of him, on the left claw fire element, on the right claw water element. So he's using simultaneously two different elements, and I'm currently not quite sure whether the weapons also have dual elements. I recognize the Zambrios dual blades for Ultimate. For example, they had water and ice elements simultaneously, but currently until yet dual blades always were the only weapons which has double elements. So currently I'm not sure whether the switch axe from Garangolm also has double element, but yes, quite interesting. Either it has fire or water, so it's a little bit different elements, not similar like when the Zambrios dual blades, they have water and ice, what is pretty similar, so maybe the weapons had ice. But on this monster, the Garangolm, the elements are very different, and so maybe we got two elements, but I'm currently not sure. You can write your thoughts in the comment section. First I have a short version of the clip in real time, and then I have a frame by frame analysis. So this guy is throwing a Silkbind bug to the monster, and then he's running away and yeah, putting him into the wall like a Monster Hunter World Iceborne the wall bang. But yes, you didn't have to claw to the monster directly, you can do it from range. Yes, you can see he didn't sheath out the weapon, so this isn't a switch axe specific move, this is a general Silkbind move. Throwing the bug to the monster, running away into the direction you want to aim it. It's like the wire move with the lance, where you can stick your wire bug to the monster and then jump to the monster, and that's similar to that lance, yes, wire bug move, and wall bang him into the wall. I just hope it is not a meta opening for speedruns, because in this case maybe it's very annoying, but we will see how strong this move would be. Okay, that is also the new equipment I've showed you, and now we come to the interesting part. So today Capcom Asia revealed a new trailer that is kind of different to the previous we have seen yesterday, and this trailer contains a lot of weapon specific Silkbind attacks. Example for the gunlance dual blades, and also again for the switch axe for the second time. And I'm not sure what is your focus, where you're most interested in, and I'm personally most interested in the new weapon mechanics. So maybe some users are interested what are new maps, maybe others what are the new monster moves, or what are the new monsters in general. And I'm personally most interested what the new weapon mechanics are, because switch axe has never been more comfortable as in Rise. Even in Generations Ultimate with the 100 odds, it's a little bit clumsy gameplay. But yes, I'm gonna show you the real-time version first. So you can see here, this is the Summoner kind of armor. And this guy, I'm not sure, it looks a little bit similar to the Mizutsune Switch Axe, because this part here is definitely from the Parting Slice, you know, from so I'm 90% sure this is the Mizutsune Switch Axe, but not completely. But he also uses the Mizutsune armor, so we can say with yes, high probability that is a Mizutsune equipment. And I first showing you the clip in real time, so I have to say that this is a very short clip we got. This clip is less, duration is less than 1 second. Zack, moves over. So you can see less than 1 second. So we have to do a 10th time longer frame analysis. Okay, and I just want to say this is a counter attack, and I think it's like Amp Flurry and compressed finishing discharge mixed. It looks so. First move is a double slash or a Heaven Sword Flurry. Okay, let's start with the frame by frame analysis. The Tigrex or Tigrex is gonna try to roar, and you're gonna positioning into the same position you do before a Heaven Sword Flurry. When you're doing the double slash, the person is a little bit more higher and not yes, a little bit has other positioning, so I think it's like a Flurry, something similar. And I also think he's already amped. You can see the sparks here, so maybe this guy's already amped. So Tigrex is gonna start roaring, and directly afterwards this guy is doing his move, and he's doing a discharge. You can see here. You can see now here he is still in sword mode. So the switch X mode doesn't change, and in this positioning it wasn't the X mode. This positioning, you can see here the other parts I have shown you before that are now at the end. So in this case he is in the X mode, and then now you can see here where the sparks goes down from upper to down. Okay, you can see here the sparks. That is the animation of morphing back into the sword mode. You can see here now he is back in the sword mode. Also in this frame you can see here this is the sword mode. So that's pretty cool. Currently we have the compressed finishing discharger, which does very less DPS, very bad DPS. It isn't any movement recommended because it does horrible damage. You're also invulnerable during this animation, but the bad thing is after the compressor, see you morphing back into the X mode, and it's very annoying because you always have to put back, charge up your gauge, put back into sword mode. And with this animation he does starting a discharge with the sword mode when he's amped, doing a discharge, and after the discharge he is still amped. That's pretty cool. You can still see the sparks and see that Mizutsune Switch X. Okay, let's do it, show it one more time. Doing the upswing, and now 360 round slash. So he's hitting the monster multiple times. Let's count how often he hits the monster. Okay, one hit, second hit, third hit, and I think that fourth hit also at the end. So that does 4 hits, and I think the third hit does the most decent damage. So very interesting move. It is a counter move, so yes, very nice equipment to the addition to the Invisible Gambit move, which is also a counter move. And I think this is specifically for the end state. You're doing a lot of damage, you can do a discharge and you're still amped after that move. Pretty cool. Didn't expect that I have done a 10 minutes video out of 2-second clips. See you later.